learning for me, Mudit, you said networking doesn't start when you're looking for a job. It starts when you're working with people. After attending this session, I realized it's not only one department, it's a whole company. I now sit with finance, compliance, legal, everybody. My horizon of understanding has really gone up. I understand the whole business, how it works, how the entire company works.
Okay, today, days like this, like I always say, happy days and sad days. Happy because I'm happy that there's a whole set of people who are graduating today, and they'll take their learnings and hopefully keep connected with the community and continue with their lives, right? Sad because some of you will not, life will get very busy and come back. It's always good to see old people in the community back again. And so that's a good part. So let's start by having graduation video. Okay, so welcome formally, a big formal welcome to all of you virtually for the graduation ceremony. Let's have Pradeep's video.
Very good evening, friend. Just to say a brief background about me, I work as general manager in Ashok Leyland at Chennai. Among the various topics, what Modiji has told, in all such, some sentences hits like a rivet to each one, right? But one statement with Modiji's statement which really hit me was that don't be the best kept secret. Okay, so that was one statement which really hit, right? We may think we are doing this, that, but it should be ultimately should be reflected to the outside world, like the company which works is very, very important. And second thing is that Mojiji is saying the daily affirmations. So it's got a very good habit to me that whenever I reach office by 8:30, 8:45, first thing I make sure I used to write my 7 to 8 affirmations. This is what I need to do. This is what I need to put. This is my strength. I need to keep doing it. So it becomes very big challenge, morning to look at WhatsApp and news, but I ensure that it's an everyday challenge, not that easy, to ensure I keep writing that affirmation on a daily basis in my book. That is two. Third is that about the LinkedIn profiling, what Mujiji explained one complete session. So I updated my profile. I posted 3 posts also. Very surprising that I got a lot of response rolled over with my ex-colleagues and consultants with whom I worked. They were very happy we interacted. So it's all thanks to this platform. We've been meeting virtually, interacting, after close to 10 years. People, they were in the US, Canada, all. It is good. Thanks for that. So many other things, such learning was there. And also the meditation session in which, Modi really explained, that we have to feel ourselves, reaching that particular position. Again, a way of mentally affirming ourselves. That is very good. And the second part, Mudit, I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart on behalf of everyone, because this mid-career, the people all are here in this session. We are already spent 10 to 15 years in different industries. So this is a stage in everyone's career. People think we know everything, but still we are not able to move forward, right? Because a lot of reasons. So we get a bit lost. Itna sara jante hain, lekin kuch aage nahi badh pa raha. That is the stage. So it's I'm very thankful that, people like you are taking your time and teaching us, telling experience, what need to be done, how to be visible, the pyramid. First of all, as you said, no, we have to accept everything by ourselves. That is, it is our thing, our response that matter. So thanks a lot, Modiji, for, helping every one of us in the mid-career, this one, to being a guiding light. You're a sounding board. I really feel, I should have met you, some 8-10 years back. My life would have been much more easier. It would have been much easier, and I could have got more of this guiding lights from a learned person like you. So thank you, Mudit, once again. I wish you all the good health to you and success for continue this throughout as many years possible, so that many people in India get benefited by your rich experience and the way you are sharing and it gets benefit by a lot of people. As I said, we are still in touch with the last batch people. Actually, what you're doing, Modi, I don't know whether you are creating a community between ourselves, right? I can still I'm in touch with our last batch, Singram or Amit Joseph. Still, we are in touch with us. So thanks for us to see that because I've never been. I'm all in automobile background last 25 years. But to have a people's everyday meeting in this call, we have that interaction. We had a separate meeting. So it being a close net by ourselves. So thank you so much for that, Mudit. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pradeep. Great. So let's have Reshma's graduation video.
Everyone. I'm Reshma. I currently work as VP Engineering in InfoEdge, Bangalore. And why I joined this program, I have felt there are some gaps in me going up into the next level of my career, and I wanted to discover even though we get feedbacks and all that, right? I wanted to invest some time, reflect on myself and grow. So that is why I was inspired by Mudit's masterclass and I joined. And what I learned here, so it's important to have three aspects to grow yourself to be a leader to the next level. One is personal awareness and motivation. Personal awareness, you have to have positive affirmation and goal setting. Next is you have to do action on yourself. You have to do actions in terms of updating your profiles, acting on your goals that you set, networking in your groups, and talking to other people more and giving messages in LinkedIn, etc. So the coming to the third part, it's also important to change how others see you and perceive you by executive presence and building your personal brand. These three aspects you have to work on is my key takeaway from this around 2 months connect that we had. And I've started on many of the things, started posting even last week on LinkedIn, positive affirmations, networking virtually is happening. We haven't met anyone personally from this group. I look forward to that also. And continue on all these three aspects and work for a better me. That's my key takeaway, and I'm going to do further.
Okay, superb, Reshma. Great. Next, let's have our video.
I'm Rahul Gupta. I'm part of Xenia. You can see my company logo on my screen. I'm working here as a senior manager in quality. The reason I joined in, so I'll talk about the story. I had a couple of managers I was working with, and every time at the end of the year I met, they kept on telling me one thing, Rahul, whatever you have done in past, you got the fruit of it, but it's not gonna take you further. And you have to up your game. And that game I never knew. What is that game is being talked about? And fortunately, I got to work with my India CEO. And whatever my roles and responsibilities were, I was doing those roles and responsibility every day. My CEO was not happy. He will expect something more from it. And I was always scratching my head. How do I make sure that I'm shining in front of my CEO? But I never understood what they were looking at. They were never looking at my day-to-day responsibilities, which anybody could do. And say, I was surfing on LinkedIn and then I came across Mudit profile. And this whole journey has helped me grow professionally as well as personally. So let's talk about profession first, and then I'll talk about personally. So professionally, what couple of key learning for me, Mudit, you said networking doesn't start when you're looking for a job. It starts when you're working with people. That's what I focus on more. I'm part of operation. So earlier, I used to just work, sit, take a break with operation guy. Now, after attending this session, I realized it's not only one department, it's a whole company. So now my networking and I'm building a relation with everybody in the company. So I now sit with finance, compliance, legal, everybody. And now my horizon of understanding has really gone up. I understand the whole business, how it works, how the entire company works. So that's one. professionally. And then second one is problem solving. So the answer which I got was my CEO wasn't looking for I'm doing day-to-day job. My CEO was looking for what problem I'm solving every day, not even every day, every month. So every time he will meet me and he will ask me what new you did. So this is what now I keep on doing. I look for opportunities within the organization, pick up one opportunity and try and solve them and come up with the data, because the CEO and all these higher level, they talk about numbers. What dollar did you save? What efforts did you save for the company? So all those opportunities and solving happening, I'm going with my numbers that this is, the money I have saved for the company. So professionally, these two things I've started doing. I'll talk about now personal one. So I have a daughter, 7 years daughter. I was dropping her in her school in the morning, and she was telling me, Papa, I have a prayer and which I really love. And I said, what is that prayer? She told me, the prayer is, I am a winner. I can do anything in my life, and I love my parents. The moment she talked about this prayer, it stuck my mind because Mudit talked about this affirmation. You talked about it earlier, but still I was confused. And then I said, it was always there with us. It's just that, we moved up in our life, we got busy with our career, we forgot those basics, which is really important. That's one. And the second, my daughter and my wife, they keep on writing journal every day and they keep on reading books. And I never look at it. I said, what you guys do, I don't understand them. But after attending this session, I realized that, writing those three goals or maybe two goals, three goals, and, following up on those goals, and then every 3 months changing those goals. So I now understood the importance of writing those goals. So this is another thing which I've implemented personally. I do it professionally also, but I do write some goals for myself, which is also helping me, giving me confidence. And if I'm writing them, then I can achieve them. So these are the two things which I really feel that I've transformed. Impact was, now I'll talk about the impact after this coaching. So the way I handle situations, the challenges and difficult situation, my approach has completely changed. I am very calm, and I understand the other side of the story also. And being calm gives me very positive energy. How can I? And it gives me innovative way to handle the situation. So this is one change which my bosses and my families observing. I don't get angry too much nowadays, or maybe rarely I get angry. My wife tries to keep me, she tries very hard to make me angry. And nowadays, we have a competition that you make me angry once in a month and I will give you a treat. So this is what happening in my life. And this is really positive change, I must say that. So that's overall. I think I've taken a lot of time, Mudit, but this is really a good journey for me, a very positive journey, and a lot of uh, suggestions which we talked about in the sessions. I've been implementing them. I'm not able to do all of them, but definitely, I've done a lot of it in my life.
Okay, superb. Thank you so much. Lovely speech from you, Rahul, straight from the heart. Okay, great. Let's just welcome Mahesh and let's have Mahesh's video.
Hello everyone, I am Mahesh Babu. I've been in this IT industry for over 2 decades, working across global MNCs, and most recently, I've been leading cross-functional engineering and R&D initiatives. At my core, I'm a perpetual lifelong learner, and currently, I'm also pursuing my master's in applied AI. I also hold two patents. As I look ahead, I'm intentionally steering my career towards AI-focused leadership roles, including pursuing a CTO or a Chief AI Officer pathways. I've joined this program to truly understand what it takes to operate at CXO level. This boot camp is a great starting point and a good community and environment to be in. Over time, I realized that chasing the idea of becoming someone isn't just enough. I feel the real transformation begins internally. So, if you have a very good internal transformation, then what that translates to in the real world, it's much better. So it demands stepping outside of the familiar comfort zone and reshaping how we show up every day. So one of the biggest shifts for me now has been around visibility. 4 years I've stayed off social platforms, thinking that it didn't add any value. But in today's competitive landscape, visibility I feel is very critical. And I've been, Mudit used to say in most of the sessions that, some people are world's best kept secret. I've been so in the past. But I've realized that there is a cost of ignorance and also the opportunity cost by kind of staying not so connected. So after Mudi's session, I made a conscious shift, showing up more on LinkedIn, sharing posts and building meaningful connections and also building traction. I used to be a night bird. I've also pushed myself further, waking up at 4 a.m. consistently. So for the first time in my life, this I think this consistency is the key, and building good habits through that. And also that having this early start has given me the focus and momentum to work on what truly matters, and also to move the what that moves the needle. I see these shifts like the mindset, the visibility, the discipline goes a long way in not just shaping my career aspirations, but also a great personal transformation, improving myself day by day from what I used to be previously a day before. And having that momentum actually, I think, provides a real good transformation. So I thank you, Mudit, and also the team for having such an excellent program. And I'm also excited to look forward to what lies ahead, and look forward to continuing this journey more through next level such programs. And thank you, Mudit.
Superb, Mahesh. Let's have BM Patil's video.
Good evening, all. I'm Mr. B.M. Patil. I have been working with Thermax Limited as a functional head quality in Pune. The purpose I actually joined this, what we can say, Global CXO Accelerator program was for a quite some time period. Actually, I find it very, I'm getting stuck up somewhere. My thought process is not working in a growth mindset way, or I'm getting saturated, or may not be. I'm not able to whenever there are the meetings at the leadership level, I'm not much, in a conversant way. So all these things were no actually popping up in my mind actually, and I thought, what should be done? What should be done? So during my, regularly I used to do some online videos and all things. During that period in LinkedIn, I came across Mudit sir's video actually, and then I thought, why can't I give it a try actually? That's how I joined this program initially, and also I joined later on this session program. What I actually learned or learnings from is that is the one formula, E plus R is equal to O. Actually, that I felt very much relating to me. That's one thing. And what changed me actually is the action taking. Earlier, I was not taking much of an actions. I used to thought a lot of things, lot of ideas, a lot of this here and there, but action taking was not happening. Somewhere it's getting procrastinated. Actually, that's what my personal vision, which I have changed in by after joining this program. Some things what I would like to share is maybe Mudit sir also commented in my LinkedIn program, which I regularly started weekly posting some on some small topics and small issues, which I have since last I think have posted around 4 5 LinkedIn posts till now, and which is also people are commenting it, reacting it. That's a different part of story, but I have started taking action. That's what I feel, a personal change in me actually. That's what I even in that workplace I used to think a lot, and then I really started interacting more with the what we can say business leaders. That's how I would say my one of the big change I would like to share. And also I wish to continue with this community, which is actually whatever the programs classes I've attended since last so many multiple weeks. I gained a lot of insights into that. In fact, in last graduation program also a lot of insights were there for me. It's a good learning for me. So that's it. And thank you once again, Mudit sir, for your guidance and kind words. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Okay, great. Okay, now let's have Soham Nivoda, right? Soham, let's have Soham's video.
Hi everyone, my name is Soham and I'm from Mumbai. I'm a senior product manager and I used to work for Nevoda, which was a B2B marketplace for diamonds and jewelry. I joined this program just when I had lost my job. And I think the whole framework of the program helped me set my mindset in the right stage, right? So even if I had lost my job after going through the whole learnings, I was pretty confident that I'll be able to get a lot of things and build my brand. So I'll come to the key takeaways in the next conversation. But overall, I think the main things that I took away or the learnings that I have from this is the first 30-minute no rule, no phone rule in the first 30 minutes in the morning. That's one key thing that I've improved in my life, which earlier used to be like take your phone and do the scrolling. Affirmations is the second thing that I've started doing. Just as soon as my eyes open up, I just start doing the affirmations. And that has helped me set the day right just from the beginning. And then the whole day just goes by and you know it's a productive day at the end of the when the day ends. In terms of other learnings that I have got, I understood the importance of personal branding and LinkedIn visibility. I had already started to do it to some extent, but I got to know that it's even more important and it got validated during the sessions. So I started doing that. Just spoke to Sajita today when she got an invite about it. I wanted to know more. How do I do more of the speaking events and engagements? So I think one of my goals for next year would be to have more speaking engagements to build my personal brand. And yeah, I think I also learned more about positioning. So, like Mudit, you've been saying it in a lot of sessions that it's not about what you have done, but how you position yourself. So, I changed my approach to applying for jobs. I think this week itself, I've been like gotten invited for 4 interviews, which and also cleared a few and moved to the next round. So, I think that has helped me a lot in terms of how I position myself because earlier I was not clearing the rounds, even if I was getting calls, but now I know that how do I position myself as an executive, and that simple switch in positioning has helped me just go through. So I think a lot of learnings and takeaways and more to come within the community as we move ahead. So thanks a lot, and yeah.
Superb, superb. Well done, Soham.